Real Trees Midwest Whitetail is brought to you by RTP Outdoors, Redneck Blinds, Hoyman Tree Saws, Cuddyback, Ozonics, Nikon, Easton Arrows, America's Best Bowstrings, Viking Solutions, and Real Tree Edge. Hunt with an edge.
Today's August 23rd, and Brad, Max, and I made the trek over to my farm today. We're in a plot that I dissed and fertilized about 3 weeks ago now, and it's starting to green up a little bit, so I wanted to come check it out. I'm gonna spray today to knock down the weeds that are regenerating. I just got a backpack sprayer, so it'll take a little bit. And I'm actually gonna hold off. This is the plot I'm gonna do, the autumn quick plot, but I'm gonna hold off on broadcasting the seed today because it's still just a touch early. Usually want to shoot for that September 1st time frame in our area anyways. It's tempting, there's rain in the forecast tonight, so it's tempting to broadcast the seed while I'm here, but I really want that young, fresh growth to be there during hunting season with this stuff. So I'm gonna hold off another week or two before I broadcast the seed, but for sure gonna get it sprayed off, get that project knocked out, and go check some of these other plots that we actually planted 3 weeks ago. So before we get out of this plot, we just finished spraying. Before we get out of here, you see there's this nice little oak tree on this end, and our stand is on this end as well. And I want to put a camera up here, and I also want this to kind of be the main spot, the food plot. Obviously from here you can't shoot the whole plot, so I want something to bring the deer into range. And I have a lot of good luck creating mock scrapes this way. What I like to do is take a red oak branch and find a horizontal branch that's fairly high up, and take the cut oak branch and hang it so it hangs straight down. I've just had way more luck having these be the most hit scrapes compared to the other just vertical branches. It's something about just a larger branch hanging straight down. It turns into a nice community scrape. So it's a little bit early, it's late August. I don't expect them to hit it hard, but again, I also have good luck starting my own mock scrapes and having those be the community scrapes later. If they get established early enough, that tends to be the deer's go-to spot. So I want the scrape right here. I have it oriented away, so if a buck comes and works it, it's a broadside or quartering away shot to the stand. So I'm excited to see the pictures we get. I'm gonna set the camera up facing the rest of the plot this way, so we can not only get whatever deer's working the scrape, but all the deer in the background. So this will be a really cool spot. So when I cut these branches off, I like to leave some type of little Y to make it easier to hang. And I'll take a piece of this rubber wire, works pretty nice for this. Situate in there. I usually have it hanging somewhere around chest high. And I'll take the rubber wire, just make sure I hook that on really good. Go around multiple times, because I've had a lot of times where deer just pull this right off. They work it so aggressively, so I'll try to weave it in and out of these little crotches in the branches and really get it on there good to where it's gonna stay on there. And that's it. I can guarantee that'll be a hot spot this fall. this is a tiny little 1/3 acre plot that I put into Wild Game Buffet a few weeks ago, and you can see the clover starting to pop and some of the brassicas too. I figured this one would take a little bit longer because this is the one I literally just sprayed and broadcast seed on top, so that seed's got to work its way down. We need some more hard rains, but I'm glad to see some of it popping up. Once again, I've said before, this will be a cool spot. We're gonna go run over and check the other plot that I planted 3 weeks ago. It was just straight big and beastie. I expect that one to look a little bit better since we tilled that one up. So here's the big and beastie plot. This is 20 days after planting it. And you can see it's looking pretty good. It looks like I may have missed a couple spots here and there, but overall it looks really good. I'm excited about this one. Some of the edges I may have missed. I may come back in with some autumn quick plot here in a week or two when I go do the other plot and broadcast and fill in some of that. But this plot's going to be such a good transition. We were just looking at the tree that's just here on the north end of this plot, and I'm probably not going to hang it today. I'm going to try to hang a stand, but it'll probably be deeper in the cover that I want to leave alone for a while. I can hang this one anytime. It's super easy access. But good to see the big and beastie coming in well. So I just got done hanging a stand. It's over my right shoulder here, and it's not in a new spot, but it's a really good spot. It's only about 15 yards from the infamous wreck stand where Josh whistled at him last year and couldn't get him to stop, where we should have killed him. So it's only 15 yards from that spot, but this gets us a little bit closer to the action. It's an inside corner that connects this thin piece of timber to our main timber section, our peninsula. And last year there's a beat down trail right there, and Mike actually about a week ago took a skid steer and cleared out a whole access trail so we can get back there, but also the deer of course going to use it. So that comes out 20 yards to the left. So the stand's just in a killer spot. I got up there, I could see a long ways, see most of the willow bedding area, the beans, everything out in the middle. And of course right here 20 yards from the stand, 30 yards from the stand is where we made that mock scrape earlier today. So a lot of things coming together. I guarantee we'll have some good hunts this fall. But that's going to do it for this farm today. We are going to go get some work on a different property, and I'll be back here in probably a week or two to get some more done.